Hello everyone, Risky Toothpick here, back again with some more Alan Wake 2, and we're starting off by getting this manuscript page that we forgot. Then we go into the vehicle, and we head off to Cauldron Lake.
Bailey ran around the corner as the street lamps flickered and went off. It was in front of him, a glitching cloud, a dark, boiling monster. Looking at it felt like what a stroke must feel like. He was sick with fear. He fell. The dark presence ripped into him, swallowed him, filled his lungs and his brains with dark water. Bailey saw a snarling face in the darkness. Then he realized it was his own face. He was snarling. He was standing in the street in the dark, and he was snarling. He was snarling, he snarled. The monster was gone. The darkness coiled around him in tatters and wisps. He was the monster now filled with rage. He was the monster now filled with rage, he shouted.
Okay, so at least we learned a little bit more about how the thing works, and maybe someone fell into the lake. But now I think we've gotten everything we wanted here. At least everything I can get. I still don't know about that lighthouse. But let's get in our car, let's go to Cauldron Lake, and let's go further into this final mission. And actually, hold on, before we do that, always something. I know I got some new stuff here. It showed it. Nope, I guess I'm going crazy. Yeah, everything's for later. So, Cauldron Lake.
Pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Alrighty. So now we know that her relationship with David is a little rough. Alright, so our goal is to get in here first, get that taken care of. Now, I think these are lies, because we went through there, so if there was a container, we would have gotten it. So I think our major goal is just to do this, and then go to the lake shore. I'm not buying it. Simple as that. I ain't buying it. What the hell is that? A helicopter? I think so. I think there's a helicopter somewhere. I guess they're moving the equipment in.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
Look at him go. Alright, but we got some things we gotta do. Okay, they kind of attack me, and we want to go... It's a point of interest up there. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. There we go. Solved the problem. Had to use a little bit of our ammo, though. Alrighty. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted in cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No, in this brave new world that we live in. Her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. How does that even work? Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny, July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking, there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. Oh, I like that name, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Miss Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. She said, "I must have asked, am I dreaming?" At least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kind of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. But with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, the cat's eaten, and so it feels real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in a kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure. But, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Oh, what happened to her dog? But there we go, we read the information. Had to put down that, bad guy, he wasn't going to let us read in peace. Now we can finally get in here. And we have a large little settlement here. Property seizure notice. Also, these are like the cabins. Really nothing in this one. Check our map here. Lunchbox. Okay, there's... Damn, it even tells you where the stash keys are? Wow, never again will you have to, like, trouble yourself. His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. Alright, what else do we have in here? Just a locked door. Damn, there's a nursery rhyme in there. God dang it. More nursery rhymes. Can we open this door now, though? Perfect. Okay, how did I miss everything in here? Right, it's this one? No. That's why. I'm like... Is it the one over there? It is. Okay, so we gotta somehow find our way over. Alright, well, we'll do that later. I actually want to come over here and find whatever that point of interest is. Day 1, some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off with a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a squirrel before. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel. Max found candy wrappers in the wood. There was some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Max has gone missing. Beware the wicked witch. One person is the wicked witch. Everybody else has to run and hide. When the witch says beware me, everyone has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the wicked witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. Damn, Max has gone missing. I don't like that one bit. So number 1's a safe place. Okay. Ati and the janitors.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Ooh, I like that, rising from the depths. Okay, so you don't have a shoebox here, huh?
Another cult box.
Alrighty, a window to a tornado. Okay. Oh, that's that stash key. We already know where it's at because we've seen it on the map because we have the dogs thing. Who's there? Alrighty. We get everything in there that we can get other than the stash key. Yep. So there is a way to get all the way around, which might be the thing we have to do. Because there's a tree in the way. Let me just make sure. Perfect. I guess that's telling us, like, oh, you're closed. Okay, that door is closed off. Make sure we find everything that we can in here. Something is calling to us.
Oh, another rhyme.
My question will always be the same question. Which doll are we missing? Birds watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration. Guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptians. Corvus corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. Elements, stalking monsters, watchful birds. Stakes can be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test this approach for possible more ambiguous interpretations results. Alrighty. Our hero, courageous and true, stalked by the monster hatching through the clever crow's calls their warning. And keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. So I think it's the hero and the crow. Huh. We missing something? Stalked by the monster. Hatching through.
No. Doesn't make sense.
Nope. Let me just make sure he's not here.
Huh.
Got it. That's what I thought. Where am I hearing all this noise? Well, we can just check on here. So it's on the other room. Oh, God. Don't worry, I got you. Damn, he took it like a champ. Yeah, we got him. Pretty easy. With these heavy weapons. One of those we don't really care for. I can't see anything. What the hell?
Witchfinder's Station. I've been there before. Worth checking out.
Property of the Federal Bureau of Control. Keep this container locked at all times. The test time within is to be kept separate from the others, as well as a safe distance from the main testing facility. Witchfinders. Father doll. Weird that it doesn't allow us to, like, see. So it's saying something about Witchfinder Station. So do we go back to the Witchfinder Station? Is your email hacker-proof? Too many people, hackers are the stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows. Dark criminals committing cyber crimes in action movies, but too many people around the world, hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little sign of stopping. What is phishing, you may be asking yourself? Phishing is when someone poses a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information. Information which could then be used to access bank accounts or other personal databases. Even the most professional looking emails or text messages can be faked. Experts warn, so people are encouraged to always act with caution. When sharing information on the net, all it takes is one mistake and your information could be out there forever. Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stock room, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to student literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. on Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawing taking place Monday morning. Munring, and didn't even put the morning right. Eviction notice, effective immediately. The Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply with this order is a federal crime and will result in swift and forceful action per Code 157. Your compliance is appreciated. Cauldron Lake closed. The majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron Lake area was fenced off and access is restricted as a government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as the local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake was cordoned off by government officials, citing seismic disturbances in the area. The Federal Bureau of Control has limited access for the foreseeable future, which asked about the effects this closure will have on the region as a tourist destination. The FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret on the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. This is an absolute outrage, said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. There has been no documented volcanic activity in the region for millennia. The only seismic activity going on down there is when the Coskellas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths. I just bought a season camp pass, said Ed Randall, a Wateree native. I sure hope these feds reimburse me my $350, but I'm not holding my breath. In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, there is a concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all their life savings into the convenience store for the campground. What happened to them? What happened to all the businesses around here that rely on out-of-towners? People are scared and they want answers. Alrighty, we finally were able to read all that. There's a locked door over there? I don't know. Well, let's go get the stash key. We don't know where it's at. Oh. There it is. Magical. Okay, nothing in here. Now we can just head back. Probably quicker to go this way. I think so. I think we'll slightly get there a tad bit quicker. And I guess we will go the long ways and see if there's something at that facility place, even though we've already been there.
A key? That's new.
The lighthouse key? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun. Much better than the math test. So why are you giving me the lighthouse key now? My goodness. Locked door, I don't think we need to worry about. I swear, this game.
That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared.
Well, at least we got all the stashes.
What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen?
All right. So we finally got this weird doll.
They're actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
And then some more for the Cauldron Lake. Still missing one, dang. But now it does want us to go back over there, so that's what we'll do. Missing another one of those too, apparently. So it does want us to go to that, the Witchfinder Station. Which is fine, it's kind of like on the way. That door's locked. We already figured that out, so we might be able to go this way. We'll see if we can make it work. I don't know, there's a lot of movement that has to go down here. Okay, so we got here, so we just keep on going this way. Little hidden path here.
That must be Torn Odin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness! The bus is our hammer! I'm driving with one hand!
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus! Come save your soul, awake new and whole. By name I will summon him. Da-da-da-da. Bro, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put the tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road.
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
I like
Pedal to
them.
the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal! Yeah!
Very rock and roll way to drive.
That's right, they're not messing around. Damn, they lost the door. Alright, let's see here. It wants us to go that way. Actually, damn. Because I know there's, we can kind of organize our inventory here. So let's do that. We're kind of in a little impasse here. Okay. So I hate this thing. Switch these. We'll take this, but we can always just throw that one away. It's not a big deal. This can move here. Same thing. We can just throw these away. Because, I mean, they're decent health, but we got so many of these packs. Actually, now we got room. Perfect. Yep, this is working out really well. Quick save it. And let's go figure out what happens when we put the dad doll in a spot where it's not allowed. I guess Tor and Odin, I guess they're going to open a path for us here. Oh no, they blocked it off for us. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, they're running after us.
Containment cellar good to go, Anderson.
Great. The Tauren Ode in there yet?
The two golden oldies, they're here. And they both moonshine. I love them already. They're alive.
You wanted to know what Outlaw used?
Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I gotta beat this guy. Bastard. All right, let's see here. Screwdriver. More ammo. Okay. See here, there's another one apparently up here. Man, I thought I got these, but I guess not. Very strange. Okay, and now let's finally do this last thing here. Hopefully we don't get torn up. It looks like they're tuning up their equipment. We gotta get to the beginning here.
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchlings only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
Man, this one's kind of hard.
Our hero, the faraway father, still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchlings only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened the way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution,
Just looking at these. I think the mother goes here. Still kept an eye. Man, this one's hard.
father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchlings only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
What is it saying right there?
The faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchlings only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step
Do we have a witch?
away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see. On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see.
I'm surprised the girl isn't like making noise. That's what I'm like hoping for. Let me see here. So, oh my god. So much nursery rhyme. There's a crow doll?
Into the dark lake. Our
Whoa, that was weird. Is there a crow doll out here?
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling
Take that. Okay. So we have a whole bunch of nursery rhymes here.
to all that she could see.
Oh, so weird when it does that. Okay, so the eye has to be the father.
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark.
A tricky witch opened the way. So is that like a tricky trickster?
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright.
Oh my god, we got someone. Loving mother.
Only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened a way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take.
Mother wanted to try to save the doll. My goodness, the sun is for the hero because the hero left the like sun or something. Shift in reality.
What the?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, are you receiving me?
Who is this? How do you know I'm here?
I've been monitoring your incessant tampering with my project. You have made some advantageous progress, however.
What project?
What project? So you've just been playing around with my test arrangements with absolutely no understanding of their function. The hubris.
Indeed.
But your interference with my research has come to its conclusion. I'm interested to see the results. The trick, I believe, is the manifestation of the nursery rhymes. Art becoming reality, the doorway being revealed, and perhaps even someone entering it.
Okay.
Get to the point.
Meddlesome and rude, I see. The point is that by your unwanted actions, you may have opened the way. And now I'll get to observe what exactly occurs when a subject crosses the threshold. No, wait, that's not right. What is that? Do you see?
What? Hello? Hey, are you there?
Oh.
Sounds like this person got more than they bargained for. Ugh, this stuff again. There's something else in there, too. This will be handy.
Oh, we got a 4th slot. Okay. Let's go in our inventory. Let's turn back on the light. With that 4th slot, we can just put that on there. Perfect. All right, let me go pick up all my dolls. That one was a little difficult. Definitely have to listen to that thing and then, like, get all confused. Did I pick them all up or am I missing one? Okay, we got everything. So now we're ready to go. Is there anything new out here? That I see. So I think we're good. I think we did everything. I think we got all the nursery rhymes completed. I'm not seeing anything here, so I think we can finally start walking towards the lake shore. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, I am.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, they're getting all ready.
Tonight, Cauldron Lake. It's been a while since we played on this shore.
God, there's that bastard. All right, we're just gonna leave. Nope, missed it. Perfect.
Testing. Testing. Gonna need.
And that should stop them. Still not seeing anything. There is. We missing anything here? That locked door, not a big deal. Shoebox, not a big deal. We're close.
Crank it up to 11.
Can we use this way? We can. Perfect. All right.
Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll. Yeah, they are. If you know how to use them.
All right, so we're going to stop here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. Next time, we'll play this area, and we'll hopefully beat the game, but we'll see.